Hello, everybody. Time for a race. Doing the driver introductions right now. And then we're going to get, obviously, everybody set up. Going to get the prayer done. Going to get the flag salute done, the flyover, and all that. I think they have some sort of a performance, possibly, besides Pitbull, who already performed. But we will find out. So the clash at the Coliseum. I guess I should just say it full. The Busch Light clash at the Coliseum. Quarter-mile track paved over the track and field track at the Coliseum. It'll be very interesting. It's a very narrow track. As I stated, it's a quarter mile, so it's not that long. There's only 23 cars in the clash this year, which I'm pretty sure has to do with safety for the fact it's not a very big track. Yes, Steve, I had to change. I had the other one scheduled only for about an hour for a pre-show, and this is the actual watch-along. Glad you were able to make it over, though. Yeah, normally I'm not this early in streaming. I usually just catch it right before the green flag flies, but figure we would start this one a little early. Yep, I did turn my TV up a little bit so you might be able to hear a little bit better, but still trying to be able to hear the TV and not get copyrighted. Kyle Busch and his Toyota Camry. There are 5 of those in the race. We have 8 Ford Mustangs, 10 Chevy Camaros, and all of you watching as we continue live on Fox. So we got 10 Chevy Camaros racing. Let me say 8 Fords and 5 Toyotas. Hey, Ariel. Welcome. How are you? And for kids, try allergist recommended non-drowsy children's Allegra. Just doing a watch along for the NASCAR clash at the Coliseum. It's a wall-to-wall, total and complete midwinter clearance sale. Now at M. Jacobs. Shop today at the largest in-stock furniture stores in Oregon. Buy now and save on sectional, like the Cheers 6-piece sectional, just $29.99. What are you job to you on this fine Sunday afternoon. Or close to evening for you. And how's Texas treating you?
They kept our freedoms alive, pioneered the West, laid down their lives for us on the battlefields of war. But their spirit lives on.
I will return in just a moment.
Hey guys. The host will be right back. How's everybody doing today? Who's back? No.
All right. Yeah, your volume was a little low there, Christy.
Sorry.
Are you speaking away from the microphone?
No, my mic is right by my mouth. Jenna
I
said
got you.
he's back. Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, awesome.
I
I'm
wish I
looking
could.
at the listing.
Oh, I wish this web camera had the ability to, shrink down the size.
Like how shrink.
Well, this is going to be one comedic commentary here. We've got Clint Boyer, who's one hilarious personality, an ex-race car NASCAR driver. Blake Shelton is there now, and then Tony Stewart, a retired NASCAR driver, who's a colorful character. Nope, Steve, you're right. Based on what I saw in the qualifier, I know how to win this race, and that's just. At least I think she does. Don't check up for anybody.
Yeah, it also depends on who this is.
Just blowing through everybody. I just watched.
Jenna's everywhere.
And side note, I don't know how long you're going to have me on here. Yep, that she is. That 14 car actually starting towards the front of the pack. What these two guys used to drive? Well, not so much this guy. Oh, Steve, are you talking the special section Lone Star made for her links? Tony, now we're going to have twice as many cars on track as we've had in any of these qualifying events. It's going to look like we've got 60 cars of what we normally would at a normal racetrack that we run with NASCAR, but 23 cars here on this small track. 2 cups of coffee should be enough to keep me awake for the rest of the day.
In the qualifying races, what about the feature? I think it's the same, principle applies. I think especially when you get down to the end of that thing, just like we saw last year's
Oh
qualifying.
shoot.
If a caution comes out, you can be a half a track ahead. Clean slate, be out of the way. The chance. Number 5.
Wouldn't that be like complicated if I just put the name of the driver?
What?
No, I was wondering if it would be copyrighted if I just put the names of the drivers here, like just show the names.
Oh, no, actually, there's some things I could probably do if I go to NASCAR.com. I could probably put the live stuff in there. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Oh, leaderboards.
Oh, I just googled it.
Huh?
No, I was googling NASCAR and it had all the names and what car they're in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Blake, we'd love to have you stay with us for the race, but we know you have, people to see and pedals to put before. Cold drink waiting for me downstairs.
I know there's
I like
something I can do to display stuff, but I think I need to do it in OBS, and I still have yet to learn OBS. Welcome back, Lady C.
sorry, I had to blow it up so I could see what Steve said.
If you could have any driver from any racing sport in NASCAR,
Who would it be?
what would I be having the driver do? Am I riding along with them? Or do you mean if I could meet someone? That's a tough question for me to answer because I respect a lot of these drivers. I like a lot of these drivers. I just have one or two that I root for more than the others. I'm gonna
Oh,
go
we
with
have a live board.
a what
The live board.
for NASCAR?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was on there. I was trying to figure out how I could live leaderboard, heat results, lap times, lap by scanner audio, official mobile apps. I'm on the live leaderboard, but it's not like a pop out that I can use to like put on the screen without using OBS. I don't know. My streams for NASCAR will get better.
Wait, can I try something? If it's okay with you, brother.
What's that?
Can I try something if it's okay with you?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm probably going to sit down and starting this week and really learn OBS.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I could share the screen and do it that way, but
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, do it like fully behind.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Steve. So if I could drive with a driver, who would it be? I'm going to go ahead and be fair and pick one that's alive. Because one that has passed away, that's just an obvious one for me. But I'll go ahead and say it. If I could pick one that was dead and have them come back and I could drive with them, it'd be Dale Earnhardt Sr. No doubt about it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. And let me see here. A current one that's alive, racing currently or not. Man, I would have to probably. I'd have to choose. Honestly, I think I'd have to choose Ryan Newman, just because he's been in the sport for so long. He's driven all different types of next-gen vehicles. He's driven on racetracks that have been in this circuit for many, many decades, and those that haven't been there, he's got a wealth of knowledge and experience. I could learn a lot from him, and I just think it would be fantastic to just sit in a car with him and talk to him, let alone him driving a race car with me in it. Yeah, we need to get your laptop fixed. Need to see if we can get a better Wi-Fi receiver installed into that. But maybe just adding the new hard drive in there with all that space, that might help too. But if I have to run an Ethernet cable to you, then I will run an Ethernet cable to you. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to run a test. Because obviously the people who are streaming the actual race live, 500 plus subs or more, I'm not actually doing doing that, streaming the race itself. I don't have it very loud, so you can't really hear everything 100%. But if it gets too loud, then I will turn it down. Matt J, what is up, buddy? I was wondering if you were going to show up today. How are you doing, buddy? Yep, they paved over the track and field track so they could do this one race. All right, Matt, would you like to come up?
to the absolute latest in cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, they are your one-stop diesel shop.
Dan Patrick in the morning in the Valley's most live and local sports talk all day. Listen to John Canzano.
Well, the link is there, pinned to the top of the chat there for you, buddy. What's the best thing I get from watching NASCAR? I guess the obvious answer would be entertainment. A lot of people think that NASCAR is just people driving a car around in circles, but there is so much more involved in it. You know, the banking, the G-forces, the bumps, the track conditions, along with the weather conditions, mental and physical ability, the pit strategies, the cars, the way they were set up. There's so much involved, and what I just mentioned is just scratching the surface of everything that's involved in that. Sure, I love to see the wrecks, but I don't like seeing people seriously injured or worse, killed. But all in all, I like to be entertained, but I also like to. There's Matt. But I also like to see the strategies that every team takes in doing the best that they can at every track.
Did you see the football guy do the on the qualifications? He was
No,
drawing
I
up.
didn't watch the qualifiers. I was doing some other things, getting ready for the day.
Oh, yeah, the qualifying heats were real interesting.
I saw the tail end of the second one, and just the short amount of time that I was watching that when I was on my first discussion stream, I definitely agree with what Martin Truex tweeted out after the practices, where he said it was going to be a wreck fest.
Oh yeah. Well, they had a football guy come out and gave like a little prep talk to like 4 drivers, and on like this whiteboard they had the oval track, and him being like the coach started drawing a magic marker line around the track. And every turn, he kept doing squiggly lines, and he said, "Well, this guy's going to cut you off, so you're going to have to hook right and come back over." And that's about the way the whole thing went.
Yep.
Especially the last one.
So we got some sports celebrities being introduced here. Gold medalists, since obviously the stadium was built originally to host the Olympics back in the day. Very nice.
Yeah, and yes, I've already noticed that my TV is still a little ahead of yours, like last season.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, I got to get caught up here in the chat. Chrissy's going to be right back. That's good. Okay. So after my question, I answered, of course, entertainment. Yeah. But if you was in a car, would you be able to get past the first lap? Past the first lap, yes. How long after that, with the condition of my body and my back at my age? Probably not very far, because of the G-forces in most of these tracks.
Might be able to do like a speed track.
If I could only do one race and do the entire race, it would either be a Daytona race or a Talladega race, one of the super speedways, so I could actually experience what they do on those fast tracks, especially in the new gen car. You okay there, Matt? You look a little frozen.
And now we invite our grand marshals to get this party started.
Oh, yes. Actually, Jenny, you are right. That was Ryan Newman. That one, that was the 2020 season. Ryan Newman had a bad wreck, and the safety device that he helped implement in
Cutting out.
NASCAR
Hold
is the
on.
device that saved him. There's Matt. You're back.
Now you still have a chance to win $10,000 in Flames cash by playing Fox Bet Super 6. Just scan the QR code now and enter your pick
Yep.
for today's race.
Matt's freezing again.
Download the Fox Bet Super 6 app and play along for
All right. We'll just.
throughout the NASCAR season.
Yeah, I closed some other stuff down, but it don't matter if I only got one tab open or two tabs lately. It's been doing that. I don't know what's going on.
That's all right.
I missed what track you would pick.
You missed what?
What track you would pick? I narrowed it down to two.
Either Daytona or Talladega. I would like to do the super speedway rather than your regular speedways.
Mm-hmm.
But then you think about Bristol.
That too.
Bristol would be an exciting track with those high banks and them G-forces.
It's short, but there's a lot of bumping though.
It is.
But you did pick the two tracks that I had thought you would pick.
Yeah. But if you noticed, I didn't specifically say Daytona 500. I just said Daytona race.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously I know that if I'm driving, I ain't going to win.
Oh, yeah.
But I just want to
Neither am I.
experience the track. I just want to experience finishing a race.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, you can always do that Tom Petty experience.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And plus, they've also got a few other drivers have training courses and stuff like that you could go to.
I'm gonna move my laptop a little.
In case you missed, though, I think you did possibly. I was discussing a little bit about the future of my channel.
Yeah, I did miss that.
I'm going to be experimenting with some new stream days and times. Saturday's getting a little crowded, and I don't have the ability to support certain people when I'm streaming and vice versa.
Gotcha.
I'm thinking about switching to Sundays, and not necessarily just for the live chats, because obviously NASCAR's here. So, what up, Joey?
Hell yeah.
So obviously NASCAR's here. I need to free up Saturdays for Jenna and I to do her and our things. But she also does mod for Jackson Galaxy, so he's going to be doing more streams. So she's got to work there, but I'll be just figuring out what schedule works best for me and what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be implementing a lot more things with the home racetrack out here, live streaming from there, different events that they have like mud drags, NHAR drags, or RA. They are NASCAR sanctions, but they have the lower levels below ARCA, so they do those. Other than that, I'm not quite sure what other content I might be having on here. I'll be testing a few other things out, but other than that, NASCAR is going to be solely what I'm going to be focusing on this year. But after that, there'll be some more stuff.
If you if you do the watch along for every NASCAR event and people expect it and your audience grows, you should, by the end of the NASCAR season, you'll be well over 700 to 800 subs, bro. Easily. You just got to be consistent with it. You got to clear your schedule for every single event. I mean, you're going to watch it anyways. You might as well just clear the whole schedule now. If there's a race scheduled, I can't do nothing that day.
Oh, yeah. And Stuntman Steve says, hey, Joey.
Steve-O, what's up, pal? How you doing, buddy? I talked to him earlier, I think. I was on his stream.
Chad,
All right, well, hey, what channel? Here we go. I was going to say what channel's racing on right there. It's on Fox 8 over here in Cleveland.
Well, that's all I can watch is something that's not on cable. So.
Yep.
Okay. Now, the only thing I've seen so far posted about the race, my one buddy posted he still hates Kyle Busch. Other than that, I haven't seen anything else posted about the race. So
Kyle Busch is one of those drivers where you either hate him or you love him. He's arrogant. He's a sore loser, but he's a fantastic racer.
Right,
and he's sponsored by Tampon and supported by Kleenex. Those are his top sponsors, Tampon and Kleenex. Super absorbency at that.
If you can't already tell by the cars driving right now, they have a wider and shorter stance. They are designed now and manufactured so every team has the exact same car. They all have to order the parts from the same manufacturer. The engines are the same across the board. 650 horsepower, up from their 550 from last year, and the downforce wing on the deck lid has been lowered to 4 inches, so less downforce, more horsepower. Car designed to handle better, and basically even playing field as far as the car is concerned. So now it's just pit strategy, race strategy, driver skills, and luck of the race, I guess.
Take him out. Come on, Austin.
Oh, so Kyle Busch is in first.
Get rid of him.
Okay.
And so I'm expecting not only the legends that are still driving, but these new drivers and rookies to be more competitive, and the teams with very little funding to be more competitive. I'm hoping this year is not another Larson show.
I kind of picked up from the qualifying heats that these cars also sit higher. So when they go into the turns, like on these short tracks, it really brings up the left side and it kind of rolls the car.
Well, they do squat when they hit the brakes, as you can probably see here. During the practice sessions, they did say, "Hey, Chatty-O." They did, go through and just figure out whether it was the shock system or if it was the tires. And that little squat that they do when they brake on this track is the actual tires squishing and then bouncing right back up.
Well, I've seen a lot of driver side fronts. They're locking up.
Yep. I mean, look how small this track is. At a quarter mile.
We just saw that overhead shot. It's like a slight oval. This is nothing really.
Yeah, it's like a little bit wider than a Martinsville, but it's shorter in length. It's only a quarter mile.
Joey, this is the type of track like my ex-brother-in-law used to race his limited late model on.
Okay, yeah, this is all in the LA Coliseum. This is where the Raiders used to play back in the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is where they have the '84 Olympics too, right here.
Yep.
Damn, Joey Logano's 31 already. Fuck.
Good.
I remember when he came in the league.
Actually, I say that in a good way because my brother-in-law actually let Joey Logano use his limited late model just to get track time before Logano went big into full-time NASCAR Cup.
And look at that pit row right there.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
The entrances are just right in the middle.
Steve got married. He's off. See you guys. Congratulations on getting married, Steve.
Congrats.
Congrats, buddy. You have a good one. We'll see you next time, man.
I can see maybe getting out of pit road, but getting into it is going to be interesting.
What I don't like about this tiny track is there's no like giant infield like there's in most of the NASCAR events, so you don't have the fun atmosphere of the pit. And let's be real too, this is LA Coliseum. We know the procedures for things out there in LA. It's probably not the funnest people in the world to hang out with this crowd with, so who knows?
Well, I mean, this was just supposed to be a special, one-time event. They're not going to be racing this track in again this season. Not
Okay.
sure about what they're going to do next season, but this is just NASCAR trying to do something different with Pitbull, Ice-T. They got a DJ for during the intermissions and in between the stages.
Okay.
They've got tons and tons of celebrities outside and inside the stadium. They're trying to broaden their demographics.
Oh
and
yeah, you
bring
can't have
new
everybody.
blood into the
Yeah.
racing world.
Right, because
Yeah.
most NASCAR still.
Whoa.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, there's people watching up here, but it's not nearly as popular as a lot of other sports. But if you go down to like Kentucky, Alabama, it's way
Yeah.
more popular.
The South, it's more popular in the South than anything else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and LA. I mean, like if you were to ask me, hey Joey, would you want to go to this event or fucking Daytona? I go to Daytona 99 times out of 99. I mean, whatever.
Right. Yep.
I don't think they should let beer companies sponsor race events. That's kind of ridiculous. Like this driver couldn't drive drinking that product. Why would he? Actually, that'd be a fun event. I think I said this last year, but like the NASCAR Drunken 500 or whatever.
Yeah.
They got rid of the liquor ones.
Every 50 laps, you got to drink a beer.
Oh yeah. I got a video somewhere that they did that with go-karts.
Oh, wow.
I love this idea. We got to hook this up somehow, man. We need like 8 people with cars and a track, and then we need like maybe a 12-pack of beer. Every 50 laps, you got to drink 1 beer.
No,
You
Joey.
got to get out of the car though and drink the beer, and then get back in the car and keep it going.
Oh yeah, get out of the car, shotgun it, get back in the car. Yeah.
Right,
Joey, the one that I got.
Is all the pit stop is you drinking the beer, and that's it.
Every lap or every other lap or something like that.
You'd be dead if you did every lap. You got to do it like every 50 laps or something.
You stayed in your go-kart, and you had to chug that beer as quick as you can, and then do another lap, chug another one, or it was like every 5 laps, and you still had to finish first, and that was fun.
I just want to know how they get these cars into the stadium. It must have been a bunch of helicopters or a system of pulleys or something, because that's a lot of work.
Right now they're doing an aerial shot, and there's one area there that they have a tunnel right in the corner, and they push the cars in.
No, I'm just being silly. It's like that with any football field. I mean, you have to have a way for an ambulance to drive on the field, basically. So,
but you got to remember, since this is a NASCAR event on a football stadium, it really doesn't matter where your seat is. You can see the whole track.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, you can see the whole track from one shot. I mean, the overhead shot is almost good enough, and you can't say it for most events. But I mean, like you said, this is a special thing. This isn't. If the whole series was like this, nobody would fucking watch it. I mean, this is just.
Yeah.
The only reason people are even watching this is because we haven't seen NASCAR in 3 months, and this is something, it's okay, it's back. We'd watch anything at this point. If they put this race on in June, literally nobody would give a fuck.
Yeah, right. But this is also one of those, historic events, once in a lifetime thing.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That's why it's special though. You couldn't do this style race that often because it would. I mean, just a circle track like that would get boring real fast. But every once in a while, it's cool. For sure.
Yep.
All right, give me a break. I go take a look.
That's a good shot.
Oh,
Tyler Reddick took the lead from Kyle Busch.
Yeah, I'm on commercial
Weston
already.
Haley, Logano. Couldn't see the rest of them. But yeah, I just think that it's going to be more competitive.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have the younger drivers, the smaller teams being able to compete better, as long as they can get the parts.
Yeah.
There's a couple of the big teams here that are only able to get parts for one car in time for this race.
Right, because they're made of a different type of material now.
Well, the fact that they only have one manufacturer to order these parts from, so they're limited in that fact, and they're dependent and reliant on their ability to manufacture and ship those parts out in a timely manner.
Yeah.
And that's what those teams are experiencing. They couldn't get the parts. they have the cars waiting and being built, but there's a couple teams that only was able to bring one car
Well,
and
if you
parts
saw
to fix the car if they could, if it wasn't a structural damage.
if you saw the last qualifying heat up today and saw all the banging and busting
Yep.
and everything else. Now you know if they were built with the old material like they used to race at Bristol, you'd be racing with nothing but a roll cage.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, you wouldn't have any fenders and bumpers and spoilers left.
Yep. Plus, they've got a new tire.
4 tires maybe, and a little cage around you, a seat.
Yep.
Basically, you'd be in a go-kart. It's something else I was surprised on, and I'm waiting to see how it turns out with longer runs. Is even though there was a lot of spins and crashes and people hitting the softer barrier walls, nobody blew a tire.
Yeah, and they're, if I remember correctly, they're also testing a new tire right now.
Okay.
Because I guess the old tires, they didn't perform as well with the new setup on the new next gen car, so they're testing new tires for this car too.
Well, I would probably assume automatically there should be some kind of tire change just because this track is so short.
Well, I'm talking just in general, because the way the cars are designed and set up now,
Ooh,
they
there
needed
goes
a tire to handle the car itself,
Who is
not
that?
just the tracks.
I think you can get a good shot of the 19 or the 21. There's a red car. You can see the front tires locking up on, probably coming up on your end right about now.
Right. So you do know who the new driver is of the Woods 21, right?
I haven't paid attention to any of the drivers for this season yet.
Harrison Burton.
Okay. Another button.
Yep, Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton is Jeff Burton's son.
Yeah, you can't move your top lip. Yeah, I mean, or is it the bottom lip? You got to talk like that.
Yep. Matt DiBenedetto is now driving in the Truck Series full time.
Okay. Is he still doing Cup?
Nope, he's full time truck.
Okay, because
he lost his ride and decided to go down to the Truck Series because he had an opportunity there.
Okay, yeah, because I got a buddy of mine in Tennessee. Whoa, we got a little cautions out.
Oh, basement.
Yeah.
It's just Christy. She'll pop up when she wants to.
Okay.
47 Slim Jim just spun around.
Number 8.
47 Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine in Tennessee who he was a big DiBenedetto fan.
And then Ryan Newman isn't retiring; he's just taking the season off.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't renew his contract. And Brad Keselowski is now driving the number 6 car. And Austin Cindric, hey John Ross, Austin Cindric is now driving the number 2 car as a rookie.
Oh, Stenhouse Jr. didn't have any help either.
Hi, boy.
Imagine that.
How's it going, John Ross? Links at the top of the chat if you'd like to come up on panel.
Hey, Chrissy.
Hello.
What's up, sweetie?
Big headache.
Why? Because you're listening to me?
No, I was trying to do the OBS. Whoever said OBS is easy, rude.
StreamYard's the way to go. I ain't trying to fuck with OBS. What's up, John
I was
Ross?
just trying to do that with everything, and it's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Hamlin went wide, locked up the brakes.
Yep. I didn't think he was going to make qualifying at one point. And who is it? Todd Gilliland? No, the number 42. I don't.
I have the list right here. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I didn't print anything out, and I'm not messing with pulling up any pages right now. The 42. I don't know how.
42 is Ty Dillon. He's a rookie this year for Petty GMS Motorsports.
Yeah, I don't know how he finished qualifying heats. I mean, he hit everything except the lottery, like NASCAR. I mean,
Did he hit the
everything
baseball?
except lottery. That was an actual announcer statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked down at the computer. I said, "Oh, there's Christie."
Oh yeah, and Anthony Alfredo retired.
I wish Bubba Wallace would retire.
Yep, and Todd Gilliland is the other rookie. He's driving number 38 in place of Anthony Alfredo. Todd Gilliland was is a Truck Series champion. I'm not sure if he's an Xfinity Series champion.
That sounds good, John. Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Oh, wings. Yeah.
Bring some over. I'm
I've
only in
been
North
hungry this
Carolina.
whole time, so I'll be right back.
We'll
Hey,
still be.
Lone Star.
What up, Lone Star?
Welcome.
Lone Star, what's up, bud?
It was good to see you, Lone Star. I'm at like 5 a.m. this morning.
How's your bald head? Is it getting cold for you?
Oh, did he do the Jimmy C challenge?
Well, last night on Doris's stream,
Yeah.
Jimmy, Doris, they shaved their heads.
They were
We
shaving
also
heads.
had Captain Jerk and his wife Crystal shave their heads.
Yeah,
I
heard about it.
Jay,
I might have seen it too, but
Jay and his son Carter, they shaved their heads.
I'm not getting rid of this. It took me too long to get. This is about, let me see, 1 year and 2 months right now. And I can.
Oh, there you go.
Mostly it's because I just COVID and everything shut down and couldn't get it done for a while, and I just said heck with it.
Yep. Even Lisa shaved her head last night too.
Lisa Roundtable?
Yep.
Wow. Now I could picture her doing so. I mean, she's a nice.
As a matter of fact, Jenna took a picture of my panel at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and share that real quick.
Ooh, Denny's off track already. Lap 53.
He had a front fender issue. So that's the picture of everybody who shaved their head on the stream.
All right, Jay, Captain, Lisa.
Yep, you got Jay and his son.
You. And who's between you and Jay?
Oh, that is ready to hit the fire or something like that.
Okay, I'm not familiar with him.
He already had like a military buzz cut, and he just shaved it a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm. There you go. All right. Cheddar's got parental advisory, explicit content.
14.
Go.
The 14 car. He is.
Wait, what's going on? What's going on with Austin Dillon?
What's the number 3 doing?
That's what I'm asking.
Because the 14 Chase Briscoe is being pushed to the pits.
And Reddick's. What's up with Reddick, the number 8? Why? Oh, what?
Briscoe. During the practices, Briscoe's accelerator cable
Yeah.
got disconnected. The pin came out. They
I
said
saw
they
that.
fixed it. I hope that's.
I did see that because I watched them all. Once I found out it was on
Hold on a
local
second.
television, I said I'm
I
good to
think
go.
they just said Tyler Reddick broke a transaxle.
Okay.
Oh, part of the rear axle assembly. Damn it.
I was gonna say transaxle. Hold on, that's front wheel drive.
Well, they originally said transaxle, and then they changed it to the rear axle assembly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Could
look
have-
at that entrance pits. That is just
I
dangerous.
mean, just look at the way. I mean, the pace car has to go down it.
Yep.
And I forget who it was who said it during the heats. They said, like, they asked the driver, who do you think has the best chances or something like that? And he came back and said, I think the pace car's got about the best chance right now because everybody was getting banged up. And
No worries, John. Let
and there's
Maggie do her thing, and you gotta let the dog have their fun.
Lone Star. I was able to get the whisker back into the hat.
Yeah, Jenna put one of the cat whiskers that we have. She has multitudes of cat whiskers from our cats, and she put one in her signature on the hat. All right, we're back racing.
Yep. Let's go number 9.
So with Reddick out of the race, he had to give up first place.
Yeah. Well, you got to get Kyle.
Man, they are so tight together.
Well, if they could, get spread out, it's going to turn into a race like Bristol where you should have lap traffic. I'm thinking.
Well, that's going to be one hell of a issue
I think that was
if they
me.
start having lap traffic because there's not a lot of room to maneuver. And I saw people, in the qualifying round, second round that I saw. I think I saw the last half of it or something like that. They were pushing people out of the way. That was fun as hell.
Oh yeah, that used to be pretty much my main reason why I liked Bristol. Right, that's not me dinging. I got my Facebook muted.
That's
It's
me.
not mine.
I'm actually gonna jump off here, guys. I brought all my cool jokes. I don't really have anything to.
Well, you're
So thanks for having me up there. I apprecate it, brother. I'll holler at you,
Hey,
man.
anytime.
Joey. That's because you're a football guy. We're NASCAR.
That's true. I'm not gonna sit here in line and pretend I'm a NASCAR guy. I'm not.
I already got
No,
you.
but you're good, man.
All right,
I
for sure.
appreciate you coming up.
It's been a while since you streamed, so I just want to come up and say hi for sure, at least.
Joey,
All right,
literally,
All
I
right, see
got
you guys.
your number.
Have a good one, Joey.
All right, take it easy, Cheddar.
So 3 are out of the race already.
No! Damn it!
Well, I guess I'm going to find out what you're yelling about here soon.
No! No!
All right, Logano, just wreck Kyle Busch for me.
It's still early, so okay, I won't cry yet.
Well, I'm not seeing anything yet.
Oh, and he did it on his own too. Little pecker.
Oh, I figured it was Elliott you were complaining about.
Yeah. He did it on his own.
All right, so how much damage did he get?
Not much. Driver's side front fender.
Oh, here we go. The replay. Oh. Blaney got into the rear end of him for a little bit of a bump.
That was after he started getting.
And then he started to spin without any help.
Yeah, he started to spin without any help.
He just tapped the left front quarter panel.
That's all he did. But like I said, it's still early. We're only halfway, not even halfway, well,
Yeah,
almost halfway through it, so we still might have a chance.
you know, and you got to give it to these drivers. They're still learning these cars. Yeah, they had some practice tests, you know, on different tracks. They actually
Mhm.
got to practice on this track and then qualify, but they're still learning the car.
Yeah,
Plus, this track is so flippin' small.
and the straightaway is really on straight.
Well, there's Tyler Reddick.
But I mean, doing this, what's going to be coming up, looking at that sky view, looking down, it does look pretty cool, though.
Oh, it's a gorgeous looking track. They did an excellent job with it.
I'm talking about like the blimp cam.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know what you're saying. The view of the Coliseum with the track and everything. They did a great job designing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just heard that it's only going to take them 2 weeks to tear it down.
But it's the same kind of like the same thing when they made Bristol into a dirt track.
And they're doing it again this year.
I'm going to be watching that one as long as
Yep.
it's on local station antenna. I'm in.
I'm hoping that they learned a few things from the first time. Because
Oh,
they
Jenna's talking
did
about cats.
they did have quite a bit of issues with the visibility.
Oh
So,
yeah, they had to keep wetting it. But
yeah,
hey,
he just
I
got in the
got
shade.
a compliment, by the way.
Huh?
I got a compliment, by the way, from somebody from they saw me on your panel last season for NASCAR, and
Uh-huh.
they said me being on your panel, we can make a good host and co-host because we both seem to know what the f we're talking about with the NASCAR, and that came from Lisa in the roundtable.
Oh, nice.
And she also was the one who said you were going to be going through some changes on your channel, but I didn't quite get to hear exactly because it was an after stream party thing
Oh,
offline.
gotcha.
So, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Um,
all right, we're back to
I'm
green.
struggling with content and on what type of content I want to have on here. You know, I did a couple food reviews, and
Right,
while
right.
those were fun, they're not really what I want to do.
Yeah,
I'm not into the spice challenges.
me
I'm not
neither.
into the stupid other challenges. Um,
I'm not into football.
I'm I'm not into football as much as I used to anymore. Actually, hardly any at all. I'm into racing. I'm into NASCAR. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether I want to get into Formula One and Indy.
Okay,
Um,
I don't really
but
watch the Formula One stuff,
I
so
do want to get into some sort of capacity in with the racetrack here at home.
mhm.
Start streaming some stuff from there, different events. Um, I did tell Jenna that I would like to um, periodically be able to go up to Portland International Raceway because the trucks are going to be are racing up there. Plus, they do all the other ones there too.
Yeah,
Um,
I kind of like watching truck racing when I can, just because they get loose a lot, and you gotta chase the rear end, and
oh,
it makes
they're a
it
totally different animal.
oh yeah. I mean, I played my NASCAR Heat game, and it's fun for me driving the truck because I'll fishtail it and dirt track it around like Martinsville and stuff like that. That's actually one track I'm having difficulties on my Xbox game right now. I keep going in too hard into the turns, and I'm putting my front fender right into the wall, or I'm spinning somebody out. Jenna, eat another one then. It'll kick in.
Well, those things take around 30 minutes or so to take effect. Sometimes shorter, depending on
Oh, Logano just bumped
how
that.
far long it's been since you.
Kyle. Logano for the lead.
But yeah, I want to clear up my Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
I want to start doing things, helping Jenna with her photography.
She does
Maybe
awesome.
even doing some of the stuff that her and I discussed for her channel.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a dash cam and recording drives.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Anything else,
I kind of know.
Look at that, Logano with a bump and run.
Yep. And well, I'll
And,
leave.
oh, Kyle's such a sore loser. He had to push him back.
I know somebody. Where are they? New Zealand, I think. They do a lot of road trip dash camming.
Yep.
In the Busch-like flash, the Coliseum.
It's was it Bryce and Edie? I don't know if you know them.
No.
I forget whose channel I know them from or how I got introduced to them. I am sub to them. I catch their stuff, They don't really do lives. I don't think it's more of a just
Just
record it,
uploading pre-recorded stuff.
pre-recorded. Probably have to, do some editing here and there.
Yeah.
I don't, but I mean, sometimes they do live. I've seen them on live panels, at home. They have some pretty nice road tripping out there. Like I said, don't quote me. I think they're from Zealand or the UK or they're somewhere overseas.
Oh, okay. Well, still, just watching some of their drive videos,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be interesting to see the scenery.
Oh, that's exactly what I liked about it. I mean, they'll go up these, winding mountains and stuff like that. I think the last one I've seen, they were driving through some snow.
Can you drop their link in the chat?
Yeah. Let me grab another pack of cigarettes, and I will go back to my YouTube page and get that.
All right. Hey, Bernie.
Wait. Why did I even get up? I just went to the store before the race started, and I haven't been able to put things away. Oh no,
Good to
she
see
did.
you, Bernie. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey,
Good to see you.
Bernie. Sorry, please don't mind me. I just like to kind of abbreviate a lot of people's names. That's no offense by no means.
John, sounds like you're a master of the multitasking.
Who, me or
Yeah,
John?
John Ross doing taking the dog out, gathering wood for the fire, stoking the fire,
Mm-hmm.
getting everything
Well,
done.
that's usually me with about like 40 tabs open and just on one browser.
Yep.
Usually I typically run like 2 or 3 browsers.
Now,
Now, do you
if I
want me to?
can't do what I need to do on one browser, I'm not doing it.
Well, I do. I do it on multiple browsers because I could be like Jenna. I could be on Damn It Jenna and High on the Horse all at the same time.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Now, do you want me to drop it in your privates on
No, go
StreamYard?
ahead and put it in the YouTube chat, or regular chat.
Okay.
Sorry. That way, and if anybody wants to go take a look and at their content and sub, we got to give them that opportunity, especially since we mentioned it.
Well, I just
And
wanted.
I'm actually kind of interested in taking a look at their drive videos.
I just wanted to goof around and say, do you want me to stick it in your privates?
Well, I mean, if you'd rather stick it in the privates, if that's
No,
what
it's
makes you
okay.
go.
It's okay. I just get a chuckle every time. Why you
Oh
always
yeah.
got to stick everything in my privates?
Why is it always got to be about the privates, man?
Yeah,
So Bernie is usually in the kitchen doing 4 things at once, or at work doing a bunch of things at once. 2 screens
Yeah.
at work. Yep, I have 2 screens at work as well.
I only got my one laptop. I somehow fixed my hard drive. I don't know if you knew that I had laptop issues for a while. I thought my hard drive was going out because it kept beeping. My laptop keyboard still messed up. I just went out and bought a little L cheapo.
Hey,
Extra.
it works. It works. Looks like we got
Exactly.
Ice Cube doing the performance.
Yeah.
Or are we in between stages? Like, we were all too busy chit chatting, and I not
I'm
even doing my job as host. Man, I'm slacking.
I'm going back and forth, but
Let me see. We'll just do a quick live update here with the NASCAR.
right, John's on one lap. So yeah, I'm only on one laptop. Yeah, I kind of found it pretty funny when during the heats when Pitbull came out, and then they immediately went to like the crowd in the stadium, and it was like everybody was leaving their seats and leaving the stadium. I was like, wow. Of course, they were
Oh,
probably going out to get beer, but
yeah.
wow. All right, they got pretty views coming up though. I mean, I gotta keep up with the typical little scumbag ass that I am, so might as well.
There might just be a break because unless NASCAR is not updating right away.
Hold on, they got two chicks dancing and one's got the double chug beer hat on. All right, typical NASCAR race. You know somebody's clothes is eventually going to be falling off. I mean, there has not been a NASCAR track I've gone to and a female's top had, stayed on. Bernie laughing. That's got to be at me, right? I'm sure it is.
Thank you, Bernie. We're gonna hire you for our NASCAR infield update.
Oh, wait. I got to read I'm reading the chat and you already highlighted it.
Yeah, part of my job as host is highlighting comments.
I know. Yeah, I'm not on, I'm not secondary, so yeah. I
Yeah,
actually I actually had to stop going on, so many people's panels because they were starting to like overlap, and I'm like, I gotta pick and choose, and
yep.
I'm only on this person's channel just to like bust somebody's balls or you know entertainment purposes
Right.
because I really have nothing to do with their channel. So I'm like,
Yeah, one of the things that I want to do with
here we go.
my
Let's all
channel
get
and
the dance going.
the racing is I want to have a separate show specifically for um, NASCAR discussions. Prior race, upcoming race, things that are happening off the track, off-season stuff. I want to have my own little.
A
I guess you
channel,
can say kind of like the NASCAR race hub. You know, I want to
right?
have my own little talk show. I guess you can say.
Oh, okay, podcast kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah, but I want it to
With
be a
video.
YouTube thing, and I want it to be live. But I also, am, not only do I want it to be me and a co-host, I want to be able to have other people up every once in a while. It's
Kane,
kind of like guests.
Kane, time out, buddy. That guy's not welcome at NASCAR tracks.
What?
We don't even let that guy on airplanes. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, John, it is. It's a lot of work to host.
It is.
And if you don't have everything prepared or have all the stuff that you need to do it, then it's obviously not going to be that great of a show. So,
Right. It's like me. I got a laptop with a built-in cam, built-in mic, and that's all I use.
yep. And yeah, Bernie, it's very difficult to have one channel with many different topics and streamings, and then also on the other aspect, like you said, it's difficult to manage multiple channels.
Mm-hmm. And then you might branch out into broadcasting on multiple social media streams.
Jenna, I would do that with Jeff Gordon, but I would definitely do that with Kyle Busch.
So we can rip on him for being a bitch. Jenna, that's a double fist and tears for you, sweetheart.
It's funny though.
He was never one of my biggest fans, but he kind of grew on me. But Kyle Busch has not grown on me.
Gordon was like Kyle Busch is to me right now. He's the person who was the one that was the rival for Dale Earnhardt. That's the one I grew up with. Him and Gordon were always, that was the rivalry that I grew up with.
Yeah. Well,
And
Gordon,
now it's not necessarily a rivalry, but I see Kyle Busch as being that next person or current person that people rip on because he's such a poor loser.
yeah, Tony was getting ripped on, but he was smart and retired.
Tony Stewart, yeah. Well, I mean, he was really smart for retiring after he accidentally hit that racer, and he knew that at that time it was best to just fade away.
Mm-hmm.
But he never left the sport, though.
What? You're not talking about the Ryan Newman crash, are you?
No, Tony Stewart.
Yeah, I forget who hit Ryan and they Ricky bent his car.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
Oh, wait. I know what you were. He killed. That's right. Tony killed
Tony was
somebody.
racing a lower class race,
Yeah.
and he ran
Somebody.
over a driver or somebody in the pits or something. I don't remember the exact story, but he killed somebody.
Yeah.
And they basically blamed him being at fault for doing it, even though he tried to explain his case, but it didn't matter. Society had made their choice. They blamed him, they vilified him, and he just made the correct choice to retire. But he stayed in the sport because he's part owner in a team. He's got an NHRA team now. He just now got Dodge to go back into drag racing, which me and many other people think it's a precursor to getting Dodge back into NASCAR. Because now they have Tony Stewart and Stewart Haas Racing in NASCAR to have an entryway to get back in.
Right.
But it'd be nice to have Dodge back in, but I mean, 4 different manufacturers again. That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid question. I've been going in and out, but what lap are we on?
Ask Cheddar. I'm on commercial.
Yeah, I'm on commercial, but we are on lap 75 of 150.
Already? I was gonna say like 70, because the last I saw we were at like 66.
No, the only thing I asked because I think Kyle's in is leader right now.
Yeah,
Kyle's leader right now. Yeah.
Is he back leader?
Well, according to NASCAR, but you know what? I don't think. Oh, we're under red flag. Yeah, it looks like he took back the first.
Yeah, I don't have the NASCAR page. I mean,
I just got the live leaderboard going right now, separate to the stream.
I'll try to pull up NASCAR.com.
Jenna.
That is a trip. I love that girl. She cracks me up.
What in the world?
NASCAR.
McDonald's now has a McDouble that they've added chicken nuggets to.
Yeah.
Ugh, their chicken nuggets are gross to begin with. But Jenna likes them, so that's a plus. They're good for that.
Oh wow. I'm getting a 503 error for NASCAR.com that's saying there might be too much traffic on the channel or a configuration error. Try again later.
Thank you for popping in, Bernie. That homemade chicken noodle soup sounds amazing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'll eat that any day.
Oh, absolutely. And we will see you next time, Bernie, on either my streams or someone else's, of course. You enjoy the rest of your day.
No doubt.
And yeah, John, NASCAR is definitely good for the crashes.
I mean, I know I'm not the one messing up NASCAR.com. I haven't even finished one beer yet. And I haven't drank anything since last weekend.
Okay, so what does red flag mean? I'm still getting back into it, so don't.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are on. Okay, now it just updated. Yep, lap 75. 75 to go. We're under red. Kyle Busch is the leader with Logano, Justin Haley, William Byron, and Kyle Larson rounding up the top 5. Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, and AJ Allmendinger rounds up the top 10.
I'm so glad you said his name because I would accidentally totally butcher that one.
Allmendinger?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, in the Xfinity Series, you have AJ Allmendinger, and you also have, is it Justin Allgaier? And I always get those
I
two
say Allgaier.
I always just get those two confused.
Occasionally, I just occasionally butcher the other guy's name.
So right now we have 3 drivers out. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, and Tyler Reddick are out of the race. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Bubba Wallace are 2 laps behind. We have a total of 18 cars on the lead lap.
Jenna, no. Wait, which one? Which one, Jenna? I might.
Jeff Dunn and Bubba J. Bubba J is the drunk redneck puppet that likes
yeah,
NASCAR.
that's okay. That's who I thought she was talking about. But at first, I thought it was Bubba W.
Oh.
I'm like, we don't need him up here. Yeah, he'll start making up lies about little ropes and stuff hanging around. All right, we're going back green. 75 laps to go, Christy.
Yep.
And Kyle Busch takes the lead.
Yeah, I'm still in pre-green flag.
I don't know what it is. I don't know why mine's so much faster than yours. I really don't. I'm on intent.
God, I don't know.
It's probably time. Oh, 3 wide. Ooh. We almost made it 4 wide in qualifying heats.
Yeah, I saw him 3 wide in the practices and
yeah, that was a mess and a half.
Yep. All right, so now on my end we're going green.
Wow. You're like probably
a few minutes behind you.
3 laps behind.
Yep. That's why I'm hoping one day I'll be actually able to stream the races. Then we can all just watch the one race, you know?
Yeah. All right, where's my guy at?
I won't be here talking to y'all. My mic was muted.
Hey, we still love you, girl.
I love y'all too.
I know you
I'm over
do.
here, like, I even printed out the sheets Oh wait, you guys can't even see. I printed out all the names too.
John, sounds like a lot of work, doing a lot of yard work and cleaning up the snow, and like you said, broken trees and a lot of limbs. Wow. But you got to
We're at lap
keep
81.
your yard looking fairly decent.
All right. My guy Chase Elliott was up to like I think 10th, but he's sitting in 12th right now.
Yep. And my driver's out of the race, so.
I forget who your driver
And the
was.
other driver that I follow isn't even on the list that I can see right now. Let's see. Oh, he's in the back of the pack. That's why. Come on, Truex.
I mean, you only got 19 people on the track.
Hey, Muggsy.
Muggs, what's up, bro?
How you doing there, Muggs? That's all right, John Ross. Do things at your own pace. If they're upset with you about it, then they can come over and give you a hand.
There you go.
At least that's the way I feel.
Or else you can just always tell them they're number one.
Oh, man.
I can tell the drivers is getting really pissed off because they gotta accelerate and then go down. Just
Yep. That's short track
without
racing.
kind of hit.
I mean, Christy, this is going to be the track that everybody's going to get hit, bumped, grinded somehow. And on a typical track, when that happens, usually a future race down, that driver will pay the other driver back. But this track right now, everybody's getting hit, so they should all come back pretty equal and no paybacks in the future.
Pray to God on that.
Oh, Nightbot wants to go to the racetrack now.
Yeah, we have people around here who have motor or bicycles with lawnmower motors on them. Gonna call
Oh,
them fart
mopeds.
cycles. No, they're bicycles with motors attached after the fact.
That's redneck. Like no
Oh, yeah.
kidding. God,
Oh, yeah,
redneck.
We live in a redneck town.
No, it's all good.
She calls them fart cycles because they sound like somebody just cutting a bunch of farts going by.
Exactly. And yes, they are loud, Jenna. Not that I would know anything about that, but I won't say that.
I have no idea, Muggsy, who's rooting for Austin Dillon. I don't think anybody on the panel here is. I mean,
I kind of liked them all because of the number at first and the car that he came from.
you know who he is, though?
What do you mean? What?
Richard Childress's grandson.
Yeah.
Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon.
But it's all because, number 8 used to be Dale Jr., Dale Jr., Dale Sr., as you can see.
Oh, yeah.
We're in our my guys.
Who are y'all going for?
I'm now number 9, Chase Elliott.
Yep. And my driver, number 11, Benny Hamlin, is out of the race.
And actually, for my team, I like the whole Hendricks team.
Chase Elliott is number 12 right now.
12 is Ryan Blaney.
No,
wow.
No.
Oh, he's position number 12. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Joe Gibbs Racing team except for Kyle Busch.
I'm a big Hendricks fan.
I liked Hendricks when Johnson and Junior and Gordon were there.
Yep.
Um,
Even though I didn't like
I
Gordon,
still like Hendricks, but I think my thing right now is obviously I'm going to see what happens with the new next gen car.
mm-hmm.
But they were so dominant, I got tired of it. You know, I like to see competition, not just one team dominating the entire season.
I've been with Hendricks since I was still in high school. That was many
I'll be
moons
right
ago.
back, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Jackpot working over $140,000 and still growing. Scan the QR code now. Enter the Super Bowl 56.
Stop listening to my cam.
Super Bowl buzz here in Los Angeles.
John, you have a cam on your pedal bike?
On this Sunday,
A cam and a cherry bomb with a straight exhaust?
definitely getting closer. It's getting crunch time.
Because I had that on my pickup truck.
45 to go. Logano, Larson, Byron, Haley, Dillon, Blaney, Jones, Bell, and Elliott round up the top 10.
And they are coming up. The leaders are coming up on lap traffic. Well,
And we
actually,
still only have 2 cars that are lapped.
well,
Oh, Ryan
Logano,
Preece is off the track now. So the car number 15 is off.
yeah. And you got 2 cars that are 2 laps down. Bubba and Stenhouse Jr.
So now we have 4 cars off the racetrack.
But you got Kyle
just-
Busch in first, Logano in second, and they're like right on the bumpers of lap traffic.
Oh, Truex and Harrison Burton.
And now the Los Angeles Coliseum.
And
And
who's the one in front of Burton?
Logano keeps bumping the heck
Bubba.
out of Busch's bum.
Is there. And traffic.
Every corner. Uh-oh, Paul Menard.
There they are.
Uh-oh, what's going on with Paul Menard?
Truex.
Paul Menard's not racing.
Yo, you're going to see a nice tail bump from Logano. Woo!
Joey's not waiting either. He's going to take
Now, if
There's
this was a
Bravo.
regular... we got caution now. Tag it, but you'll see it. Now, if these were the old school cars, Logano would not have a front end, and Kyle Busch would not have a rear end. Kyle Busch got rammed pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
Right up the pooper.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh, that's what happened. Wait, another
36 to go.
Oh, the 43 hit. Oh, that's what happened.
Ryan Blaney, Menards. What's happening to him?
Yeah, 43, like,
Bump.
rammed it up his rear and it came out of his throat.
Caution. Oh, looks like he made.
Christy, time for you to pick your secondary driver. He's out. He's off track. Daggone it. Wow, he got rammed harder than Danica Patrick used to get rammed.
And Ryan Blaney in the 12 here. Get him the wall, the outside wall pretty hard there. After the contact, obviously. Something's broken that right rear, right? I think it happened.
Wow.
I think Ryan was already slow and already hit.
You're good, John. You don't have to come up if you don't want to.
Third generation racer.
Well, Ryan Blaney's out of the car, so he is out of the race.
Yeah. He, like I said, he got rammed so hard from the rear it like came out of his throat. I mean, he got rammed up the rear harder than Dale Jr. used to ram it up Danica Patrick's rear end.
So you're saying that Ryan Blaney felt a little mushroom tip in his throat?
Yeah, he had a little reflux.
There you
Reflux.
go. So that wasn't an Adam's apple. That was the mushroom tip, right?
Exactly. Hey, John, you said that one key word, maybe. I used to be like that, so don't feel bad. But then I just said, the hell with it all. Go big or go home. But then I also realized I'm already home, so I might as well just go big.
There you go. Oh, somebody lost their Hans device.
Is that what that was in the track?
Yep, that was their the Hans device that attaches to their suit and the back of their helmet to keep their
That
neck
was
from getting
that
whiplash.
probably belongs to Menard.
You mean Ryan Blaney?
I mean, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah.
The Menards car, number 12?
Yeah.
That's Ryan Blaney.
Oh, that's right. I
No worries, Johnny. None at all.
got that thing plugged on the other side. I was thinking I had a little bit more cord left to my laptop so I can swing my table around a little bit more. So I'm not like looking back and forth. I can kind of just do one of these.
Uh-oh, Jenna's going to be popping on to Minecraft. She's already thinking about a little bit of shot action to go with her edibles.
I got this for my Xbox for when I play COD.
Yeah, I have COD, but first-person shooters and stuff are just not my thing.
Well, I think I got about 4 or 5 versions of COD. Oh, she's on the Royale. I'm jealous now.
Yep, she's got the Maple Crown Royal, and I've got some local rum from a local brewery.
I ain't got no JD, no tequila. I just Ice House and 2 more of those Smirnoff Smash screwdrivers.
Yeah,
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
allergic to the
whoa,
fermentation
whoa!
process in the
Wow!
beer. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Time out! Time out!
All right, so let me get
Whoa!
caught up.
Wow! I'm not gonna mention this one. I'm gonna let you watch it for yourself.
Yeah, we got a restart going now. Okay. Oh, we got some racing rubbing going on. Okay. Oh man, those two are rubbing like crazy.
Oh! Ah! Whoa!
It's like, oh, ow, Justin Haley in the wall.
Yes! That is the most damage I have seen on a car yet.
Oh, well, I think he's going to be out.
Yeah, I'd say so. He
So
ain't
the
got no
left
traffic front.
front fender is gone. The brake ducting and air ducting is all a spaghetti mess, and it looks like he
You'll see
broke the
several
hub
replays.
assembly for the front wheel.
You will see several slow-mo replays.
Got a nice push from Byron into Larson.
Hey, but
Okay, Larson bumped him back and shoved him into the freaking wall.
on a good note, it slowed him down so much he was just able to pull right into pit road.
Yep, and he was able to slow down enough to where he didn't spin and make it a head-on collision either. Because if he would have been spun right around, he would have hit head onto that wall.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, if you saw, what was it during the
So,
qual heats? somebody hit the wall, and it knocked like two of the like 10 foot. I think they're like 10 feet. I don't know. I'm guessing on that. But it knocked the safer barrier wall back onto the track, and they had to take the forklift truck
Oh wow.
and bring it back up and put it back together.
Mm.
That was the first time I ever saw, a crash where it took out the safer barrier wall that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy just took a nice little hit from Kyle Larson.
Yep.
All I know is I looked up at the TV and I saw a driver's side front tire looking over this way, and the passenger still going straight. Not good. Like, no, sorry, son, you can't race like that.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of stuff that we need to do to get Jenna ready for streaming or whatever she wants to do on her channel besides her standard uploads.
I mean, I check out some of her stuff on here and there whenever I, pop on a Discord, because I usually don't go to Discord too often. But I kind of see that, she does a lot with the, on the roundtables page and stuff like that. And,
yeah, she has content on her channel.
And I just look to see, if she's like uploaded any more of her, digital art pics and stuff. I mean, because she's got some good pics. And I always look back to see if I got a vote on something.
Yeah. Yeah, John, it's definitely takes time. It's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out what you want to do for your channel, what kind of content you want. It can take time.
I've been on my channel, YouTube channel, for like years. I just don't make content. My stuff is I make music playlist of already stuff YouTube, but here and there I might go live, but I gotta make them all private because there's too much language, too much drinking, a lot of chaotic crap, and I just can't keep it because YouTube will take it away from me anyway. So
right,
I make it private right after it's done.
Yeah, mine I keep public. I have my parental advisory up there. When I do it, I make sure I don't make it safe for kids because there is going to be drinking. There's going to be 420 on there. There's going to be cursing.
If you do it not suitable for kids, nobody can make public comments on it, though.
I'm right now not suitable for kids.
Okay, because I did that to a couple of my videos, and people were sending me private messages saying, dude, I can't leave you a comment. You got your parental controls left on it. And also, another thing I used to do was I'd play YouTube music in the background. So I get flagged with all the claims.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that you do, but there's also a lot of them that you don't.
Yeah.
I actually recently, what was it? Not yesterday, but the week before, I played a trailer for Game of Thrones, a YouTube video trailer, and I never got a claim whatsoever.
Well, see, I'll play stuff like Jason Aldean and stuff like that. So I mean,
yeah,
I already know I'm going to get a claim on it, but hey, it makes the stream a lot better. I don't get burnt like 21090 does, where they're playing a video and the channel gets temporarily shut down. I haven't had that yet.
Right.
But I've gotten like 6, 7, 8, 10 claims.
34 to go. We're back to green on my side.
You got how many to go?
33 now.
I'm at 30. Make that 29. So that's our latency lag right there. All right, my guy's back in the 8th.
Jenna says even if somehow all of her stuff was PG on her page, it still wouldn't be for kids.
Right? Me, I just don't give a crap. Which, then again, when I say that, people look at me and go, "Oh, you're freaking dangerous."
Yeah, you're doing you. If they don't like it, they don't have to watch.
I mean, I'm not the teachers union. I'm not the one that wants to make somebody else's children wear or not wear a mask. That's up to the parent themselves. So it's up to the parent. Make sure your child does not watch my stream.
Yeah, I mean, I've been told a lot, if I want my channel to grow, I need to make people like me. I'm not that type of a person. If you like me, cool. If you don't, that's on you, not my problem.
Yeah, same here. Well, that's how my Facebook page is.
Oh, my Facebook page is different. I tell people how it is.
Oh, I just got 16 violations on my Facebook page the other day.
I mean, I got timed out for 24 hours because I basically was just ranting on Facebook, telling people that if they don't stay out of my face trying to tell me how to live my life, I was going to throat punch them.
I say shit like that on mine. I've already got one Facebook page completely banned, and I had that one for since 2010. I got locked out like Donald J. Trump.
All right, so I'm at 23 laps. We've got Logano, Busch, Larson, Dillon, and Byron running the top 5.
All right, the only thing that's going to change at lap 19 is Byron and Dillon. I mean, you'll see a little puffs of smoke from brake lockups.
John Ross. If I die from worrying about giving a crap because that's going on his previous comment, you all know I died happy.
John,
Dennis says I don't want parents coming to me talking about how they don't like my content for their child. Well, then keep your child away from my shit. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. John, I actually have family members on my Facebook page. A lot of my family members won't come back to my secondary page because I put Facebook jail on my first one. But my second one, I've been posting a lot more harsher shit.
Okay. We got 17 to go on my side. Austin Dillon's trying to make a move on Larson. Byron's trying to get in on the action, as well as Eric Jones.
We got a 3, 4, 5.
Logano and Kyle Busch are still 1 and 2. Yeah. Byron takes over Jones and Larson.
Yeah. So did.
Nice. And Jones finally takes over on Larson. Dillon also did as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes me happy that Larson's not able to perform.
The only thing that's gonna make me happy right now is I don't give a what driver wins, but anybody but Kyle.
Yep.
Anybody but Kyle.
Kyle's a good driver. He's a great race driver.
Hold on, let me go get a tampon.
Man, he's a crybaby.
No kidding. Wait, look, hold on. I got my crybaby paper right here just in case.
All right, we're coming up on 10 to go.
And John, I've made my personal memes that totally dog a F out of Kyle Busch.
Man, Kyle is right on Logano's ass.
Especially that year Kyle Busch did not race. How many was it? Like 16 races of the season, but he still came out to be the champion.
Yep.
Yeah, I made one. I put a big old circle and said,
That's right,
nope.
John. It's your life, your stream. You do things the way you want to do that makes you happy. And that's exactly what I came to realize. Even though I knew it in my head, I had to actually come to the realization of it.
Yeah, I've always been told not to do this on a live stream. It's almost like putting a StreamYard link up there. But y'all want to go check out my Facebook page? It really don't matter because I post my stuff public anyways. And it does have my YouTube link in there and my
Go ahead and drop your Facebook link in the chat.
That's my Facebook link in the chat. Yes, sir. I post all my stuff public, and I don't give a rat's ass what the fuck I post.
All right.
Hey, sweetie, Miss Christy.
3 to go.
I'm sorry to say. Oh, whoa! Traffic jam, major traffic jam. You're gonna like this one.
Sorry to say what?
Christy, I'm sorry to say, but your guy didn't make it. Wow,
come on.
What guy?
Last lap?
Wait, last lap. Oh, Bubba went wide, sliding, but he's already lapped.
What the? That was the last lap, too?
And the winner is Logano. Kyle Busch in second. Austin Dillon third. Eric Jones fourth. Larson fifth. Byron sixth. Custer. Oh, nice little turnaround there. Custer seventh. Bell eighth. Allmendinger ninth. Good job, Allmendinger. Getting a top 10 finish. And Harvick is 10th.
Oh my, I mean, I can't believe there was that little wreck and everybody stopped.
Well, it's either stop or run into everybody.
And the only smart guy was Logano that went around.
Wait, what did I miss now?
A whole lot.
The last lap of the race, right after the finish line on turn one, they had a couple cars spin out, and everybody had to stop immediately.
But yes, your guy, he got so banged up the rear, and he didn't get lubed up.
Who's my guy?
Driver were you following?
She was following Blaney.
No.
I thought you said that. I thought you said
she was commenting earlier on what position Chase Elliott was in at number 12.
Yeah. No. I'm
Chase
writing
Elliott.
people's.
All right, Chase Elliott and the number 12 are not the same people.
But no, he was commenting on the position. He was position 12 at that time.
Okay. My mistake.
No, you're good, man. Yep, Muggsy, Logano got it.
Yeah. I told David who was in the lead. Mm-hmm. Oh, he got mad. I was like, I'm sorry.
The Busch Clash Coliseum goes down in the history books, and Logano goes down with it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Muggsy, but I'm still watching the announcer in the white shirt here. I forget her name. You see, I mean, she's I'm watching Logano getting interviewed. I meant.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think her name is Kelly.
I can't remember, but
No,
she's always
sister,
been a
he's
little
not.
cutie.
He's dealing with chaos right now on taking the groceries in the house.
What a good man.
Oh, Christy.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I was thinking about, it won't happen anytime soon. I have to wait until I learn some more things with programs, and I need to play more on my PC. But I might do some Minecraft live streams.
Yay! All I heard
And
is Minecraft and live stream.
depending on how everything goes, I may actually start doing
I will
periodic
be.
Minecraft uploads.
I'll leave my
That's
mic on, but
awesome.
I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm still here.
No worries, John.
Oh,
It's only 75, man. I wish it was 75 here. It's 54.
Well, can you send
do
it here
we
and I'll
see some
send my
deer
weather there?
coming from Kyle Busch underneath them glasses? He's got a big frown on his face.
Because he didn't win.
It's 79 here.
Oh, well, at least he's taking blame of his own mistakes.
John said outside is 30.
I see that. Yeah, we've got our vents and stuff open, so it's the same temp inside as it is outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did see that we got up to 64. Didn't last long.
I'll be happy to send my weather to y'all.
Yeah, what's your weather like?
79.
And sunny?
That's fucking cold.
Not with the humidity.
Is it sunny?
Oh, yes. It's sunny, rainy, and the humidity is at 85%.
Yeah, we're probably about the same. Any place that lives by water is going to have high humidity.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, crazy. You're in Cali, right?
She's in Hawaii.
Well, that's
Yeah, I'm
not
in
what her
Hawaii.
damn.
Hawaii.
That's not what her damn page says.
On my
I think
Facebook?
yeah, last time I thought it said Cali
You should have said Vegas because that's where my other house is.
because I'm not trying to say anything funny, but yeah, of course I stalked your Facebook page when you finally added me. But it's cold as hell here. I mean, today I think it only made it up to about like 47. That's it.
Yeah, well, it is wintertime.
Is that true? Title's been saving folks money for 85 years? Yeah.
All right, guys. Race is over. I still got to go do a couple errands before it gets too dark. So I'm going to shut this down. I want to thank everybody for coming up or coming in here. Matt, I want to thank you for joining me on panel.
No problem,
And
man.
John, Muggsy, whoever else is still in here, thank you, thank you. Of course, Jenna and Christy. Looks like I have only 2 other people watching, 3 other people. So
Yeah, first race of the year. I mean, you're gonna
oh
get
yeah.
some, might not get others yet.
Plus, I haven't really been very consistent with my content and streaming after NASCAR last season. But hopefully that will change here soon. I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot of NASCAR this year. So
Okay, so that's
thank you everybody
all
for
right.
coming in.
So
What's that, Matt?
that's what I missed. I said that's what I missed about what Lisa Roundtable said. I couldn't figure out if she said you were gonna do content or were not gonna do content.
Well, I was over the off season.
It was on an after party with that.
What's that?
John. I said, and it was on an after party stream with Christy because we were on. It was when she was doing the promos for Go Fish for her tooth extraction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
I was going through a lot of.
Here in the Northwest, we have a lot of gray, gloomy days. So the Northwest is plagued with depression. Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Idaho, all the great Northwest areas that get a lot of rain, a lot of gray and gloomy days through the winter. So
who's the hoe?
Everybody knows. What?
Who the hoe?
You the hoe.
What? Where?
Right there in your bedroom. You the hoe.
I thought there was another vowel that began that word. I thought it was like you. I'm gonna quote you. I thought you said Idaho, meaning
yes, but you the hoe.
You the hoe. Hey, we all the hoe.
But yeah, no, I suffered from a lot of depression over the off season.
I have to.
And so I kind of went quiet and didn't do much. And, it's time to break out of that and get back into the swing of things. And NASCAR season is going to afford me that opportunity. And if I can stick with it, then I can continue the rest of the things that I have planned for my channel.
Well, I can say one thing that you got above me is at least you have a beautiful wife that you can, talk to. I live alone, dude. I live alone.
Yeah. Well, we know each other so well, we don't really have to talk much.
and I don't have any, family in my area.
Very welcome, John. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this real fast, but John, just to not make you confused, break it up, and then you'll understand why we're making those jokes. But you the hoe, instead of saying, yeah. Oh, sorry, Jenna.
No, that was me clicking that.
What, Jenna? What have I said or done to piss you off that I would need to kiss and fucking make up? Because I ain't kissing shit, and I sure the fuck ain't making up. Now, you better go sign into your high horse coming up. Hey, Jenna, you can bust my balls as much as I can bust your ass. And Cheddar gonna sit back there and say, "Yep, that's fucking Matt and Jenna for you."
I'll sit back because I know she can handle her own.
I know.
I'll sit back
See,
with the
that's why I
popcorn and
like
watch
y'all.
the show.
I mean, no shit. Hey, I'll make the bag for you. I'll
Yeah,
even make you fresh popcorn.
you come in the stream, hand me the popcorn, and then get on it.
Dude, I'll make you a fresh one with the pot where you gotta shake it with a little oil. You gotta and not that little Captain Colonel fucking bullshit. Jenna, I already know you're fucking around, dumbass.
Have a good night, John. Thanks
See,
for
I can
popping
call
in, man. It was good having you here.
John later, and I remember that word. Maybe.
Yeah, and take your time, man.
Later.
Don't rush things. Do things on your own time when you're comfortable with doing
Man,
things.
don't. We're not twisting your arm or anything, but if you need help drinking any beer, bring it on over. I'll help you out with that.
All right, guys. Matt, you have a good day.
Well, Jenna, now you're fucking talking my language. Now I fucking understand.
Too bad you don't play Minecraft, Matt.
I think I might have a free version, but it's on Xbox, but I don't know how to play that game. I don't even know how to play freaking Roblox.
I've never played that one, but it took me a while to get used to Minecraft. I'm so used to playing The Sims where things are not so blocky. So everything that I create never looks good to me.
Is blocky.
Yep. So
Yeah.
but I'm getting better at Minecraft. I'm getting used to it. I play on a PlayStation. I have it for my PC. Jenna plays on PC. Christy plays on PS4 and PC. But we have a server.
We're still live.
Yeah.
We're still live, so I won't make other comments.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Go for it. I don't
But
care.
no, I can't.
See the parental advisory right up there, up at the top. Yeah, where'd the camera go?
I
Yeah,
know
way up there.
Yeah, it's because I know there's jackrabbits out there, people I know that have blocked me on YouTube, and they look to see whose panel that I've been on. Also, they can copy, paste, and steal the shit that I talk about, just to put it
they
out
can do
there.
that with me too.
Fucking look bad.
Yeah, but it's the people who,
it's everybody
that know
Clouds
you
and
and
Stouts.
Yeah.
Everybody on a Clouds and Stouts panel has blocked my ass.
Just means that they don't deserve your company. You can go elsewhere.
And well, I also don't appreciate they never got the chance to actually know me. They judged me.
That's their problem, not yours, man.
Because they want to judge me about how much I drink, but yet I've seen some of their shit. They pass out right on their fucking keyboard and then fall on the floor and sleep there till the fucking morning time.
Well, I'm not going to name names or name clips or anything like that, but I have been noticing a lot of hypocrisy from a lot of people that I met when I first got on here.
Same here.
And that's pretty much as far as I'm going to take it. I'm not going to say anything more, but you're going to find that everywhere. People are going to be judgy.
Well,
that's human nature. We judge.
No, I look at it this. I look at it this way. If I offended you and I pissed you off, I did my job. And if I pissed you off and offended you and you're still my friend, you are worth keeping around.
Right. Well, some people just don't think of it that way, though, and that's all right. They can weed themselves out of the people that I deserve to be around. So
yeah, they did the work. They did the work for me, so I'm happy.
Well, Matt, I hope you'll join me on the 20th for Daytona 500.
Yep, that should be local. I don't know if it's going to be NBC or Fox or CBS, but I'll figure it out. I haven't really looked at the schedule for about like 4 months. So anything local antenna wise, I can be here and follow along, or else I'll just have to follow along with NASCAR chat,
Right.
kind of, what are you doing?
So
I'll
right
have to
now,
read it.
let's see here. So the Daytona 500. We still have the Blue Green Vacation duels, February 17th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's Thursday. I'm probably not going to stream those. So Daytona 500, 2:30 p.m. Pacific or Eastern time. It's going to be on Fox.
Yeah, I get NBC, CBS, ABC, and Fox. That's all I get.
Okay.
Anything that's on FS1, NBC, SN, I can't handle
Right, all
those
the
races.
cable
So
networks.
that pretty much right. So that pretty much means the second half of the season, hit or miss until it comes to like Charlotte and a few other races until the end of the season.
Right.
I'm laughing at Jenna's comments right now because of what I said.
But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for showing up. Matt, we'll see you around. Definitely on
No
the
doubt.
20th of February for Daytona. Jenna, thank you for being here as well. I know you don't have to be here, but I appreciate you. Christy, if you're still lurking,
Yeah,
thank
Jenna,
you for
you don't have to be in that house. All right. I'm not going to ask the question. I can find out what time and shit Daytona's at. I don't need to ask you. But yeah, Jenna, you just heard your husband. You
2:30
didn't have
p.m.
to
Eastern
be.
time.
Jenna, you didn't have to be there, darling.
All right, Matt, you have
in
a
other
good
words,
evening.
what he's trying to say, you can try something else. All right. Later, y'all.
Have a good night, Matt. Everybody else who's still here, thank you for showing up.
I will.
We will catch you next time.
Later. Thanks for having me, buddy.
A pleasure as always, Matt. Have a good night, guys. Whether I like it or not. So yes. Have a good evening, everybody. Enjoy. Stay safe.